So it's now Monday, the 16th of October, and it's been pretty eventful so far. It's only about 1:30 in the day at the moment, but already we've had an acquisition of Activision Blizzard by Microsoft. So my shares of Activision are now sold. I think it was a €4 or €5 profit. So I have €19 and 89 cents to withdraw from this pie, and I'll do that now just to keep it clean. There it is there, delisted. So that's another casualty. And I've also just now realized after seeing that I haven't upgraded the graveyard videos in quite a while. So I'll probably just do one big one of all of the stocks that I've lost so far, because there was a good few months of neglect going on before starting to upload videos again and clean up the portfolio. So sorry, it's not in export, it's in edit. You edit the pie, yeah, there you go. Activision has been delisted from the stock exchanges and therefore removed from the pie. Please adjust the targets back to 100%. And I think for the moment I'll just add an extra 1% on the ones that I know to not be particularly spicy, or risky I should say. So now that one's cleaned up, I can withdraw it's about €20 from the pie, like so. And there we go. So that was first. The second thing was yesterday I finished the Dogs of the Dow of 2023, which is here. And there was one new company in there that I didn't have before. That was Goldman Sachs. That's this one here. Ticker symbol is GS. Got my first €1 going in there. I'll probably put the €20 I've just got from Activision into that pie just to get the ball rolling. But I am also today completing the new upgraded list of the Dividend Titans, which are stocks that have not missed a dividend payment in the last 100 years. So I have already added these stocks in. I just have to spring clean a little bit. And when I put money into this one, it's now going to start 4 new positions. So including Goldman Sachs, that would be 5 new positions. And then from last week, there's also the Dividend Aristocrats, which are still quite small. This is the only investment I have in these companies anywhere, so there's only €4 in the company. Can't really have that. So I'm going to have to focus some of that money on getting them to, I think, at least €10. I do have plenty of positions that are down in that €3 range, but it's not even worth holding a position that small, to be honest. It's just to kind of put them on the map for me. This has been sanctioned, so I can't really touch it. But everything from here, except iEnergizer, that's been delisted. I don't know about this one. This seems to be doing very bad. Premier Mitten Global Renewables, 50% down. I don't like when you can't see a CEO or number of employees. That makes me nervous. Bad revenue, bad earnings. Yeah, it looks really bad, to be honest with you. I don't know how this is going to change, but that'll be one for me to just have a good look at. See if I can wrap my head around it. I don't really think I'm going to put anything into it for the moment until I have a look, because it's actually at the point now where I could just be throwing money into a fire. But let's say starting from here, John Wiley and Sons, I'll be putting any €10 I have into these just to bulk them up a bit because they're all very small. Now, so these are all the new positions, and I haven't added money into the new Dividend Titan, so during the week they will also be added in. Then on the dividend front, it was also an eventful day. I got all of these dividend payments, and it's for a total of €7 and 51 cents. So it's a pretty good way to start the week. It was a total of €10 in dividends on all of last week. So €7.50 is not bad for a Monday. Now the total dividends is €857. Realized profit has gone up a little because of the Activision acquisition. It's a bit of a tongue twister. And there was also the interest on my shares. So over the weekend, on Saturday I got 4 cents in interest. Sunday I got 4 cents from lending and 1 cent from uninvested cash. And then today I got 11 cents from lending. So that's $7.51 in dividends and 20 cents in interest to start the week off. It's not bad. So it's now Friday morning, the 20th of October, and it's been a pretty eventful week, both in the markets and personally for me. So I finished up one job on Friday, and then from Friday I was unemployed. So I had to cancel the automatic €5 per day deposit into the portfolio. And then I had an interview on Saturday, and I start my new job on Monday. So I've reinstated the automatic €5 per day. And then in the portfolio, it looks like there was quite a drop. My portfolio has dropped overall about 3%. And there is quite a few stocks that look like they're about to die on me. Now, I'm obviously not going to sell them because I'd rather see them out, just in case they do recover. But there is quite a few down here that look like they're seeing their end of days. Adler Group, I'm not sure what's going to happen at all. It's now less than €1 per share. It's a real estate company based in Luxembourg. This one, iEnergizer, has been delisted. This is sanctioned. This is sanctioned. This was a monthly paying stock. I doubt they're going to continue to pay the monthly dividend, but it looks like they're also about to die. It's now a penny stock. This one here is being wound down. I've never had a company that has wound down on me before, so it's interesting to see. But at least with this one, it's paying out huge dividends whenever it does, which is why these big drops happen and then it's kind of stable for a while. Big drop happens. But for some reason, you're still allowed to buy it. So I'm not sure why they wouldn't like halt buying while they're winding down, but it's all part of the learning process. And quite a few down here that are really struggling. So I can imagine that there's going to be quite a wave of bankruptcies, mergers, acquisitions, all sorts. I'd say delistings as well. And it's now at the stage where I'm not really comfortable coming down to the bottom of this list and just putting €10 into each of them just to bulk them up, because it probably is a waste of money for a lot of them. So I'm going to hold off on that for a little while, and I'm going to save any money I have in the portfolio for updating any future lists. I've done the Dogs of the Dow of 2023. I've done the UK Dividend Aristocrats, and I've done the Dividend Titans, which are stocks that have paid dividends for 100 years or more in a row. So I still have to do all of these: the Dividend Kings, Dividend Aristocrats, Dividend Champions, Dividend Challengers, and Dividend Contenders. And there is also the Noble 30, which are the 30 most prominent European dividend stocks. And that will be the end of getting all of my lists up to 2023. And there has also been a lot of movement with bonds, a lot of downward movement. The kind of rule of thumb with bonds is when interest rates go up, bonds go down, the price of bonds goes down, and vice versa. They move in opposite directions. So when the price of a bond goes down, the yield goes up. And I would like to bulk up some of these a little bit more, but I don't really see interest rates falling anytime soon. I don't think inflation has been sorted out, despite what a lot of the talking heads would say. I've yet to see prices for most things go back down. I'm sure it's the same in most other countries as well. So I'm going to hold off on them for a little while and focus on getting the lists up to date. Now, because it is Friday morning, the US markets haven't opened yet, so I've yet to receive any dividends from there, if there is any today. But I'll run through the dividends for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday now. So on Tuesday, the 17th of October, I got the 4 cent lending interest, and I got these 3 dividend payments that totaled 40 cent. So not a huge amount, but it was a good start to the week, so I've got a nice head start. And then on Wednesday, I got the 4 cent in lending interest, and there was no dividend payments. And then yesterday's dividends, Thursday, was quite good. I got a total of €6.23, and I got 3 cent in lending interest and 1 cent interest on cash, so a total of 4 cent. And then so far today, I only have the 4 cent lending interest, and I got a total of 19 cent in dividends. So through the week, I got 27 cent in interest, and I got €14.33 in dividends, and it's a total increase of €14.60 for the portfolio. So not bad, pretty good week. But apart from that, that's pretty much it, and we'll pick up where we left off next week.